story starts when my back went out on me about almost 20 years ago at working a job at the local hotel, waiting tables. Threw my back out on a New Year's Eve party, moving tables, and ever since then my back was giving me trouble. A couple years later, the arthritis in my lower back got to be so bad that I couldn't even get off the couch, and I started putting on all this weight. I went from over 200 pounds to 350 pounds in almost 5 years, and in effect basically took me out of circulation, where I could only work out of my home. And it got to the point where I couldn't get off the couch, and the arthritis just kept getting worse and worse, and then the weight just kept making it, compounding the issue. 5 years ago, I moved from my house to an office, and I was forced to get off the couch and start moving around, and that's when my knee started bothering me. This knee here ended up no cartilage in it at all, and in turn caused more problems, and the weight just kept adding to it. When I looked into bypass surgery 2 years ago, it was like it wasn't just the surgery, it's the whole program of diet and exercise that goes with it afterwards that you have to be able to do to be able to make this thing work. And so I had to look into it more and more, and I finally came to the realization that first I had to get my mindset into, I'm going to lose the weight, I'm going to do the exercise that's required, and I'm going to cut back on my diet that's required too. I realized this was the right answer. It wasn't money that made the difference. It was the fact that I needed to get healthy. I'm 64 years old now. When I turn 65 next year, I want to be down 100 pounds. I had the surgery 2 months ago, and it's going on just now 2 months, and I'm down a little over 40 pounds, almost 50 pounds. I just broke 299 pounds, which is a huge milestone for me. I haven't seen that in probably 10 years. So now I'm feeling like I'm on the downside. I'm actually working on my diet on a constant, regular level. I'm eating less because of the bypass surgery, which helps a lot. My energy level is back up to where I can work again. I can't put in 8 or 10 hours, but I never could at this level because I'm getting old anyways, and I understand that. But I can't put in the hours that are required to run my job still and my business. And at the same time, squeeze in the time I need to do the exercise and watch my diet a lot more. And at this point, I feel like this is the answer for me, and I'm very happy with it. I've done all the things the doctor said, and I'm doing the exercise, I'm watching my diet, I'm really watching the input of what I eat and where I eat it, and doing the things it took besides just the surgery. The surgery probably was the least hard part of the whole deal to me. It was 1 day in the hospital and I was out. Afterwards, it's the management of my diet and getting the energy levels back up and your body used to your stomach being smaller and your intake of food being so much less. But after that first 30 days, your body gets adjusted to it. It really metabolizes to what you're doing now. And going on the second month now, I'm pretty much back to what I was before. I can eat when I want to, I can eat what I want. I just don't eat any huge portions like I used to, I guess. It's all small stuff now. My example is I can buy a California roll and that's like 3 or 4 meals. And I really think this is the answer for people who are chronically overweight. And this is my bottom line. I started dieting and doing some of my changes in what I ate a month or 2 before the surgery, and I started seeing a small drop in the weight. I didn't lose a lot, I only lost a little bit. But I was getting into the habit of eating small portions on a regular basis and trying to work into the system. And now that I've had the surgery and I'm doing it, it makes all the sense in the world. And the bottom line is, this has worked for me and I need other people to get involved with it. I look around everybody and see somebody that's overweight now in a totally different mind perspective than I did before. Do you realize there's an answer out there that can help you and it's not that hard? I look at it this way, I probably added 10 years to my life, if not more. You walk into an old folks home and you don't see any fat people. You only see really skinny people in old folks homes. Those are the ones that survive to 90 years old. And it's just the way it is. Weight is a situation where you gotta fight it, and this is my way of doing that.